CrowAndHisEye and his eye. Long ago, CrowAndHisEye was making a boat, not a lot, and he didn't want people bothering him. He just wanted to know if anybody was coming down the river. So he took his eyeball out, then knock, and he put it on a stump. Noonchan. He said to his eyeball, "Let me know when somebody is coming. I'm really busy working on my boat." And he left his eyeball there to watch out. As Crow was working on his boat, he suddenly heard his eyeball calling, "Woo-wee, woo-wee." Crow thought, "Okay, somebody's coming." So he went running down to the river. When he got there, all he saw was a clump of little willows drifting by. He said to his eye, "There's no one there. It's just little willows. Let me know only when somebody's coming." He was upset with his eyeball, and he went back to his boat. Suddenly he heard his eyeball crying out again, "Woo-wee, woo-wee, somebody's coming." Crow thought there had better be somebody coming, and he went running back down to the river. When he got there, all he saw was a little piece of driftwood, tuddo, floating by. Crow was really upset with his eye now, and he yelled, "If you do that again, I'm going to throw you into the water." Crow said to himself, "I told him that time." So he left his eye and went back to work on his boat. Almost right away, he heard his eyeball yelling again, "Woo-wee, woo-wee, somebody's coming." So he ran back to his eye, and all he saw was a bigger piece of driftwood floating by. Crow was so upset he grabbed his eyeball and he threw it into the water. "Choo, I'll show you to call out when no one's there." Then Crow went back to work on his boat in peace and quiet. When he was finally finished with his boat, Crow took it down to the river. He said, "I better go look for that eye of mine." As he floated down, he came up to a camp. Dun nana trok and Jack. And he could hear some kids playing, laughing, and yelling at each other. "I found a ball, Delua. I found a Delua." As Crow got closer, he could see that they weren't playing with just any ball. They were throwing around his eyeball. Crow was glad he found his eyeball, but wished he could have it back. Crow walked right up to the kid and said, "Could I play with you guys? I have a sore eye, but I can still play." The kids thought that he looked weird. Crow asked again, "Can I play with you guys?" The kids looked at each other and said, "Okay." So they started throwing the ball around. And when they threw it to him, he caught it and yelled, "I got the ball now. It's my eye." He quickly stuck his eye back in. Crow said, "Ah!" And he flew away. "Nah, duck."
Ching